2 years ago at the Tour Championship, Rory McIlroy overcame a 6-stroke deficit at East Lake Golf Club to pass Scotty Scheffler and win his 3rd FedEx Cup title. The win came with a pretty impressive bonus check of $18 million. For this season, Rory teamed up with Shane Lowry to win the Zurich Classic of New Orleans. The Irish duo defeated Martin Traynor and Chad Ramey with a par on the first playoff hole.
Rory followed up that victory in New Orleans with his 4th victory in the Wells Fargo Championship. He overcame a 2-shot deficit, passing Xander Schauffele to win by 5. No other player has won this event more than twice. Here's a snapshot looking back on the year, the season that was for Rory, world's number 3 in 2024, and he's hoping to finish off this season with a splash, as we hear from Rory now.
I certainly don't want to sit up here and belittle my achievements at all this year and what I've done, but at the same time, yeah, I expect a certain standard from myself, and yeah, I've had, you know, I've won a couple of times. I've had an opportunity to win a few more times than that, and haven't been able to get over the line. So I would have liked to, you know, added a couple more to that win column. But as I said, you know, there's still 3 tournaments left in this PGA Tour season. I think I've actually got 8 or 9 tournaments left this year, but 3 on the PGA Tour. To turn an okay season into a very good one, you know, I feel, you know, maybe a little similar to, you know, even the 3 years that I've won the FedEx Cup. I 2016, I came in to the playoffs, I think, in 36th and was able to win. But then 19 and 22, I was a little further up and a little closer to the lead. And, you know, I think when the bulk of the season has come and gone and you've got this opportunity of 3 weeks to really, I guess, flip the script a little bit or change the narrative in what that season means, I think that's a motivating factor, and, you know, part of the reason that I've probably played well in the playoffs for the last few years.
How would you gauge your Olympic experience?
Amazing.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I played Tokyo with, you know, COVID and no one there and everything, so it was a different experience. But you know, we played the practice rounds at the start of the week in France with no spectators, just because they didn't sell tickets for the practice rounds, and then you show up on Thursday and there's 30,000 people at the golf course. It was very cool. So I think to play in that atmosphere and in that environment, yeah, I said it at the end of the tournament. I think the Olympic Games is going to mean more and more to the game of golf as it goes along. You know, going into 28 in LA, 32 in Brisbane, you know, it's only going to become more important. I mean, you see, like what Novak Djokovic said, you know, winning that Olympic gold was the biggest sporting achievement of his career. You know, I'm pretty sure in 10 or 20 years' time, someone in the world of golf might say that about an Olympic gold medal.
Over here, Bob.
Okay. Hey, Rory.
Hey, Bob.
You've won the FedEx Cup a couple of different ways. Do you have a preference for how it is now? I mean, do you like this format? Did you like the old one, or would you like to see parts of either or?
I love this format, because if it wasn't this format, then none of us would have a chance against Scotty, because he's so far ahead. Yeah. So I really like this format.
Well, in theory, you would have, though, because of the way they rejiggered the points going in.
Yeah, absolutely. But still, you know, he's so far ahead, and you don't expect Scotty to finish outside the top 5 either. So, but the way I think it makes the Tour Championship more exciting from a consumer standpoint. Is it the fairest reflection of who's been the best player of the year? Probably not, but you know, I think at this point we're not in for totally fair. We're in for entertainment and for you know, trying to put on, you know, the best product we possibly can. So yeah, it's, you know, the first year that it was the starting strokes at Tour Championship in 2019, I was able to win that one, and then in 22 again. So I like this format. It sort of feels like it's a bit of a reset after the regular season, and everyone's not quite on a level playing field, but it feels a little more like that.
Xander and Scotty have both had historic years. If you could choose to have one of those this year, which one would you choose for yourself and why?
Scotty's. I mean, I think winning a Masters, an Olympic gold medal, winning whatever it is, six times, it's pretty hard to top that.
You called yourself the nearly man after Paris. Has that led to any reflection? Do you feel like you need to do anything differently to not have that label that you gave yourself, or just keep giving yourself chances?
Yeah, I just have to finish off tournaments better. And there's been glimpses where I have done it, like Quail Hollow, for example. But obviously, U.S. Open, Olympics. It's just sort of, I feel like this year, and maybe the last couple of years, I've just found a way to hit the wrong shot at the wrong time. And that, it might go into preparation and trying to practice a little more under pressure at home. I mean, it's, you go through these things in golf, and you go through these little challenges, and you just have to try to figure out a way to get through it. And my challenge right now is that it's really good, but not quite good enough to sort of take home the silverware. So it's just something I'm having to work through.
Well, the quest for the silverware begins tomorrow, 10:45 Eastern Time. Rory McIlroy going off with Colin Morikawa.